Let's look at how the unit circle is defined and how it will help us find the sine, the cosine, and the tangent of any function. So we're going to look down here at this unit circle. So let's remember a unit circle is a circle that is centered at 0, 0 and has a radius of 1. So from here to here is a radius of 1. From here to here is also a radius of 1. Every radius is a radius of 1. So if we look at this angle that we have called T and we create the reference triangle, then this hypotenuse is of length 1. Now, how do I get if this point right here is the xy coordinate point x comma y? How do I graph this point? Well, I would have to go this direction for a length of x and this direction for a length of y. And that would take me to the point P, which is xy. Now let's think if this angle is angle T, what is the cosine of T given this reference triangle? Well, cosine ca adjacent over hypotenuse, that's x over 1 or x. So the cosine of the angle is actually just the x coordinate of the point. The sine of angle T, so opposite over hypotenuse, that's y over 1 or the y value of the xy coordinate. And so you can see if you know that point on the outside of the unit circle, then the sine function is always going to be the y coordinate and the cosine function will be the x coordinate. Finally, how can I find the tangent of that angle T? Well, remember our quotient identity. Sine over cosine of any angle is equal to its tangent, and we did that little proof. So to find the tangent, we're going to just take the y value and divide it by the x value, and that will be the tangent. So really quickly, by just looking at the xy coordinate of the unit circle, we can figure out the sine, the cosine, and the tangent. Let's take this a smidge further and let's look at a completely filled out unit circle. Do you see how each of these has not just an angle in radians and an angle in degrees, but also the xy coordinate point of this spot right here, which is out at a radius of 1. So if I wanted to find the sine of angle 30 degrees. Remember, this is always cosine sine. XY is always cosine sine. So the sine of 30 degrees is 1/2. The cosine of 30 degrees is always the x coordinate, or square root of 3 over 2. Now the tangent of 30 degrees is going to be sine over cosine. And by keep, change, flip, these two denominators will cancel each other out and we get 1 over the square root of 3, or square root of 3 over 3 is the tangent.